solve this one for x. Couple ways. There's a couple probably correct answers. So one of the tricks here is to recognize maybe the best way to write the answer. So I'm first going to take the log of both sides so that I can take those exponents down. So I get 1 plus x times log of 0.3 equals 2x minus 1 times log of 1.7. And let's see, what can I do now? I'm going to have to distribute the logs in because I want to get these x's together. So log of 0.3 plus x log of 0.3 equals 2x log of 1.7 minus log of 1.7. At this point, it'd be easier if I took this 2. Well, I'll wait. I'm going to move this to the left side so that the x's are together, and at the same time I'm going to move that to the right side so that the non-x terms are together. So I've got log of 0.3 minus 2x log of 1.7 equals negative log of 1.7 minus log of 0.3. Notice I have two logs here. Since I have two logs there, and since these aren't both positive anyway, you might as well just multiply everything by a -1 to clean those up, because you'd rather deal with positive logs than negative logs. That's one of the tricks you might want to use. You could have easily have just moved them over to the other side if you recognized that earlier. Either way, it doesn't really matter, but it's easier to deal with positives than negatives. So now I'm going to take the x and factor it out, and I'll rewrite this so that the positive's in front. So that's going to be 2 log of 1.7, writing this term first, minus log of 0.3 equals log of 1.7 plus log of 0.3. And now I can divide both sides by this to get rid of it. I'm going to first take that and put it up there. I'm not even going to multiply it out. I'm just going to put it up there so that I can see it a little bit differently. So it's the log of 1.7 plus the log of 0.3 all over the log of 1.7 squared minus the log of 0.3.
Those log 0.3s cancel.
Nope, the log 0.3s can't cancel. This is one thing that people want to do. They want to cancel those. Remember, terms don't cancel, factors cancel. So those are terms. But what you can do, since these are both logs, and this is where it gets tricky, this answer might be sufficient. The teacher might say, nope, I want you to simplify it more. So it might be nice to simplify that into log of 1.7 times 0.3. So think of, and again, this is a non-calculator one. So 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times, I'm sorry, 0.3 times, well, let's just do 3 times 17 in our heads. That's 30. 3 times 10 is 30. Plus 3 times 7 is 21. 30 plus 21 is 51. So it's, but then I have to move it 2 decimal places over, so it's 0.51. Log of 0.51 all over. Now I'm going to divide these. So 1.7 squared divided by 0.3. And if you do that,
2.89, because that's what I had.
yeah, so you can do that in your, if you have a calculator, you can do it in your calculator. If you don't have a calculator, the answer is what, 9.63 repeating. See, that's a fraction. That's fractional. So, yeah, I don't know what the teacher wants you to do, but if it's a non-calculator thing, they probably don't want you to round it. So, 0.63 with repeating, where only the 3 is repeating, is a obviously it's a rational number, it's a fraction, but let's just do this. Log of 1.7 squared all over 0.3. And that's probably sufficient as well. Because this isn't, you can't write that really as a decimal without a repeating bar over it, and so that's probably sufficient. But a couple different answers, couple ways to do it, but there's your